Hello everyone. So the presentation that I found on SlideShare was called the 10 Steps to Your Career Makeover by Get Smarter. Now on slide 1 I found it very intriguing because of course it said the title 10 Steps to Your Career Makeover, and I felt that this presentation was eye-catching. You want a presentation that's going to make your audience feel like you wrote it or are presenting it because of them, or that it's about them. You want your audience to feel like they are the #1 star of your presentation. And according to Nancy Durotet's 5 rules to creating a great presentation, the audience is king. So that's exactly what you want to do. You want to make them feel like they are #1 and that you did your presentation because they are in that room. So I felt that the slide right away, slide 1, was intriguing because a lot of people can really relate to not being in their career that they wanted to be when they were younger. So I felt that that was a great example. Slide 3 is a great picture superiority example. Now, according to Week 2 PCP Analysis Intro to Slide Design Part 2, it discusses the importance of images and how they are placed to please the audience or be pleasing to the audience eyes. And you don't want a whole bunch of tiny little pictures all over your slides or whatnot and a bunch of words. You want everything to look clean and polished. So you want 1 big picture or 3 graph pictures and just a simple title. And that's going to intrigue your audience and keep them interested and not think that you just made a mess and didn't work hard on your presentation, that you did work really hard on. Slide 46 is a template example. Now, according to Week 2 PCP Analysis Intro to Slide Design Part 3, you want all of your slides colors to be identical. You don't want one to be orange and one to be gray and one to be bright purple and bright pink and then a dull red, and you don't want it all to be just wacky. You want it to consist of the same colors. Now in slide 46, I just use this as an example because throughout the presentation they did use the black, dark gray, and pink. But what I loved about slide 46 is that they used a big picture of a cheetah, and then above the picture there was a title and it said courage, and under the title was a quote, and in the quotations was the bright pink color. The quotations were bright pink. So right away your audience is gravitated towards that brightness because everything else is darker. So I felt that that was a great example of what we want to be doing throughout our slide presentations with our Ignite presentations. Now, when it comes to this presentation, I would improve on the bulletins in slide 53. It almost looks like there's a lot of clutter on that slide, and I feel like the bulletins that are highlighted in that bright pink color could have been switched over to another slide and have their own separate slide. And according to Durotet's 5 rules of creating a great presentation, you should think of your slides as digital scenery, so your audience and you are on the same page. So when it comes to that slide 53, for example, you kind of want them to feel like it's clean and polished. You don't want them to see clutter all of a sudden in this presentation because that honestly really messed up the whole vibe of the presentation, which I was very not expecting, of course. And what I did love about this presentation is the dull colors and then the bright color. I felt that it really, anything that was highlighted in that pink really drew your attention to it. And I really would like to incorporate that into my presentation. And also I really love the inspiring photos of like cheetahs and the outdoor life and the strong people and the realistic people. I really like that and would like to also incorporate those things into my slides as well.